Has become a controversial political figure to some, but 20 years ago, Rudy Giuliani was seen as America's mayor. KTLA5's Mary Beth McDade sat down one-on-one with the former mayor of New York City as he shared memories from one of our country's darkest days.
Giuliani recalls for us the images from 9/11 that he could never get out of his mind. He also shares with us the moment that he realized that America was going to come back even stronger and not let the terrorists win.
Police commissioner called and said a second plane had hit, and he said, "Boss, this is this is a terror attack." And he said, "Yeah, nine chances out of 10, it's Bin Laden, the son of a."
As former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani rushed down to the World Trade Center on 9/11, he learned a second plane hit the Twin Towers, and it was most likely a terrorist attack.
We're at war. My first reaction was that I just turned into a field commander in a war as opposed to a mayor.
He ordered the bridges and tunnels closed, and when he got down to ground zero, he ran into his dear friend and much-loved fire department chaplain, Father Michael Judge. Judge, like so many firefighters, first responders, and police, was racing towards the disaster as others fled for their lives.
I realized what he was doing, because things were coming down, they were hitting people, they were getting hit, knocked on the ground. Some of those people died, and he was ministering to them, administering the last rites.
Giuliani realized it was bodies coming down that were hitting and killing people. When the fire commissioner told him that Judge had died, he suspected that was how.
Mayor, we lost Father Judge. They're carrying his body to St. Peter's Church. The firefighters are crushed. I said, oh, my goodness.
Father Judge was one of several good friends that Giuliani lost that fateful day.
Mr. Mayor, after all these years, what is the one memory that you could never forget?
All of a sudden saw a man standing 100 stories above on the windowsill. I think I felt what he was thinking. I probably guessed at it, which is, do I get burned or do I jump? And he jumped.
He says that image still haunts him.
I don't know if I think of it every day. I could. Sometimes 3 or 4 times a day.
He does have a moment, though, from that day that he looks back at with pride.
The most wonderful thing was the symbolism of it was seeing the firefighters put the flag up like Iwo Jima.
He says it reminded him of the men and women from the greatest generation.
They got the same love of America, and nobody's going to push them around, and the terrorists can go F themselves.
Giuliani would go on to spend every day down at Ground Zero until he left office some 2.5 months later, helping New York and the nation emerge from the ashes. His leadership during one of his country's most challenging times earned him the nickname America's Mayor by Oprah Winfrey. He says he would end every press conference on a positive note.
I would say we're coming out of this, because I wanted the people of my city to lift their eyes up out of this into the future, because I was going to let those damn terrorists beat us.
Giuliani says that it pains him some 20 years later that the Taliban is back in control of Afghanistan, just like they were on 9/11. The Taliban refused to hand over al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind the 9/11 attacks. They allowed him to hide out in Afghanistan, and it was these actions that launched the 20-year war. For now, Mary Beth McDade, KTLA 5 News.
U.S.